hiding in my sock. Running from a up, and I shoot at up.
Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a Gorilla Tag mod menu. So whenever I started making mod menus, I immediately went to YouTube, and I didn't think I would find a video on how to make a mod menu. So I searched up this, obviously, because it's the simple thing ever. I watched this video right here, and it helped a lot. Like, I actually learned how to make a menu pretty fast. I did watch SuperBR videos too, but also if you want to get a really good menu, make sure you join my server. I only have how many members? We have 51 members. That's not a lot, but there's a lot of pretty good people in here. Like Minker's cool, Jack's cool, Galaxy's cool. You know, all the people in here, yeah, they're all cool. If you want to get it, then this is a free menu, but also I'm making a paid, which here's the bot I made. It's actually really cool. It's a really cool bot, but here it is right here, and all I do is I just run some piece of code and it'll send this through a webhook. And that was a purchase test. I don't even need this channel anymore. So there we go. So now there's a purchase page. You click it and it'll literally take you to here, but it's literally just it's a placeholder because I haven't added anything yet. Then we also have features in the redeem, which I also made, but the bot has to be online, which in order to make it online, you have to keep the buy it whenever it comes out, please. So here's how to make the mod menu. First, go to your browser and you're going to search up So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to stupid template and search up on your browser, and you're going to go to the releases, wrong one, go to releases and find 1.7. It's the best one. It doesn't have all the bloatware inside the menu. It doesn't have this broken platforms, everything broken on it. It doesn't. So open it up and you should see this right here. What you're gonna do is name it whatever your menu's named is, or you can keep it the same. I'll just literally spam letters, and then after you rename it, put it in some folder where you won't forget, because if you just run it off of here, it'll get corrupted after a period of time, so you don't want that to get corrupted. And then you're gonna want to open it. Did I start with a K? I think I started with a K. Yeah, you're gonna open it like this, and then open up the CSproj file. After you've loaded it, my Visual Studio may look different because I just factory set in my PC like 2 months ago, and whenever I did, I also had a different I downloaded a different version of Visual Studio. It's the newest one, 2026, but there's going to be 2 errors inside the menu because we're on an older version, and this version was released before the GT Player API update, which changed a lot, but it's only 2 errors. It's literally only here. Yeah, so instead of center velocity tracker, just get rid of the center velocity tracker thing, change this to right hand, and then do dot velocity tracker. Same for this one, just do left hand. Make sure it's like this, left hand dot velocity tracker, and boom, this will fix both your errors. And yeah, so now what I want to show first is actually how to add mods, and then I'll show you how to do other things. So first, here's how to add mods. Go to mods folder, and you want to do add, do new item, and call this movement. We're gonna do movement mods because instead of just putting classes for each, it like the array just turns so long. It's just, you gotta scroll. So literally just call it movement, so you can put every movement mod inside of one class. So now we're gonna make a fly mod because that's what everyone likes to do anyway. So do public static void and fly, just like this, parentheses, because that's how you. And also the reason why I like this one too is because the references aren't broken. So as you can see, the references are all good and you don't have to add them. So that's something that you normally have to do on the other versions because IIDK is the worst. But yeah, so you're gonna do public static fly, and then public static void fly, and then you want to do if, because you know you want to do your if thing, blah blah blah. You want to do if controller input polar dot instance, and then whatever input you do want is ditto. Oh, it is, okay. And you're gonna want to do for example, whatever you want. I'm gonna do right controller secondary button. That's B, by the way, on your controller. A would be primary. And then what you want to do, you want to do GT player like that dot instance dot transform dot position. So we're transforming the player. Do plus, which is positive, and then equals where we're gonna position it to, and GT player dot instance dot head collider. This is what you're gonna transform, not just the whole rig, and then dot transform. But we're gonna do it forward and not position because we already know we're gonna change the position, but where do we change it? And you want to do time or times time dot delta time, and then however fast. We'll do 10f because it's pretty simple. Now you want to do GT player instance, and this is so you don't like bounce off whenever you stop holding it. So you want to do GT player instance dot get component dot rigid body, because this is where like your physics come through, your rigid, your body, whatever. And then you want to do velocity, but we're gonna do linear velocity, and then do equals vector 3, turn on caps, dot 0. So we just set the velocity to 0 when we're flying. We don't need an else statement because the code is pretty simple from here. So that's literally how you make a fly. It's really simple. Please don't forget how to do it. Now we're gonna do a speed boost. We're only gonna do 3 mods, and then we'll do a different category, and I'll do one more thing inside this video how to do, but then we'll be done after that. So speed boost, we do GT player instance dot max jump speed equals 10F. This is the simplest mod ever. I don't know why people think, I don't know why it's not like why people can't code this. Well, I mean, I've seen like, I don't know, some people that make a menu but just don't know how to code a speed boost. It's literally one line of code in this, and you just set the max jump speed to something above 7.81F, and then boom, it's a speed boost. Now we're gonna do platforms. This is the last one we'll do because I'm not going to show you how to make a full menu or like, you know, code like 40 mods. So yeah, but we will get more advanced mods in another video. So platforms you want to do, I recommend creating 2 new game objects. So do public static game objects, game, and we're going to do plat1 plat 2. Don't make 2 separate variables. You can literally just do a comma, which will create 2 game objects. So now we're going to do if, we'll do the right first. So controller input polar dot instance dot right grab plat1 equals game object, because it's not really a game object. It's a game object, but it's not set to anything. And set the primitive type to cube, and then we'll do plat1 dot transform dot position equals whatever you want to transform it to. So do GT player, that's GR player, dot instance dot right hand dot controller transform dot position. So we don't need that and then transform. We already have a transform. Then we do plat1. Oh wait, no. Here what we do is we like duplicate this line real quick, so that way the plats don't be weird, and do rotation. Set this to rotation. Then do plat1 dot transform dot local scale equals new vector 3 parentheses, because it's a thing we got to do, 0.025f, really small value, but then we do 0.3f comma 0.4f, boom. And now we have this size, and that's really it. But then we have to do something else. We do renderer rend equals plat1 dot get component renderer rend. Did I spell rend wrong? Holy rend, bro. Dot material dot shader equals shader. And could use standard, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't load, so you do gorilla tag slash uber shader, just like that. And then you want to do rend, and then dot material color equals whatever color. I'll do white for now. But then now we need to do the left one. Oh wait, don't do that. And then you want to do and right, or plat1 equals null. Make sure you do equals and not equal null, because it won't work. And then you want to do left grab for this one, and then change this to plat2 because it's 2 separate game objects. Change this to left, and boom, now you have that. And then also add this line inside of here, just like that, and then set this to 2. So now this needs an else statement, so make sure that you add the else statement. So now what you want to do is you're going to add the else statement. So start with this. You're going to want to select all of this code right here. And actually, I'm going to be smart and just go ahead and do the right one first. So what you want to do is you're going to do right grab release, or you can just, instead of, if you're really lazy and you don't feel like typing that out, just put an exclamation mark right here, and then that'll do the offset. And then do an exclamation mark in this symbol. Mine shows this because I have a custom font on. And then boom, and then just clear out the code in here. And then you want to do plat1 dot destroy like that, and then plat1 equals null. Do the same for the left, and you got yourself some platforms. Left grab release, and left 2 left to left. There we go. So now, oops, now we have the platforms. Here's how to add these as buttons, and here's how to add the category as a button. So basically, you want to come over here. So there was this one video I watched on someone making a tutorial on how to add categories, but it's kind of just too much, and it also creates a lot of voids that you don't need. So just go to mods and then go to settings, and then create a new void right here. I don't feel like making that. And then you want to call this cat with an E. You want to do int cat and then int page, just like this. Inside the void, you do need this. Now you want to do int type equals cat and then page number equals page. Boom, just like that. And now what we do is we don't need the movement settings and the projectile settings, but keep it for now. So here's how the button info goes. It doesn't show this, but because IDK did this better on this other temp, he did like this. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So create another one for our movement category. This will be 5. So what you'll do is you'll copy this, and you want to do this and call it movement, and then do your cat. Do this as 5 and do this as 0. You will never change the page even when you get past the page per number, buttons per page, because you need to stay on page 0. And if you don't have the page thing, it'll, for some reason, whenever you're on a second page of categories and you open it, it'll put you on the second page of that category, which I don't know why, but it just does that. So you have to set this, always have this as 0, or what you could do, instead of having int page, you can just set this to 0. But I don't know, I normally just leave it like this because I always do it like that. Once you did that, this is the movement, and you want to just be the return to home line, and then just replace this line with that, because it's, yeah. Why is this supposed to be here? It is. Oops. And then you're gonna copy this line of code and do fly like that. Call your movement category and do fly like that. Is toggleable true. Tooltip allows you to fly forward when you hold B like that. So there's that fly. Now you want to add your speed boost, and you're gonna replace this with speed boost. Gives you a slight speed boost like platforms. Dang, bro. Spawns platforms under your hands when you hold your grips. Boom. Now you can just build, and boom, now you added a category. So here's the last thing I want to show you, and we'll go try out the menu in game. But basically what you want to do is here's how to add the font, or a different flipping font quality. Do 2500, it looks really good. And then here's how to add a theme changer. So first of all, you see these color changer things, just get rid of all of them like this. Get rid of that. It'll cause 9 errors, but don't worry about it, just get rid of all of them. Boom, boom, and that's it. I recommend you also get rid of it on your reference, just like that. So there you go. Now go to settings, and you're gonna want to do the background color rainbow equals true. Literally just set this to empty. Yep, it allows you to do that. So just set it to empty, and then also these are your button colors. This one also to black. You don't have to, but just set it to black for now. Oh, there we go. My phone's on 100. Nice. Now I can turn it on. So set the disabled color to like dark red or whatever, and then set your enabled to red. Now, so first what you want to do is let me separate these. So make a new int, do public static int do menu theme index, and then just semicolon, and then do public. Then you want to do public static void change menu theme. Oh wait, what you want to do, you actually want to make a new color real quick. So do public static color menu color equals color dot black. Whoa, you don't have to do black, I'm just saying, just make your own unique themes, make sure they're good. I'm not going to show you how to add a gradient, that's just too much for one video. What you want to do is go to material color and change this to menu color, so that way it'll always update as the menu color. So then what you want to do is you want to do menu theme index ++ if menu theme index, just do this, but then also remove that, so it's just that. And then how many themes you want? Do let's just do three other themes, not 3 themes, 3 other themes, because I'll show you what I mean. And then do menu theme index equals 0, because we want to start on 0. Now you want to do switch, because we're going to switch the menu theme index like this, and then we basically have the excuse me. All right, there we go, case 0, and then you want to break the case 0. And then we're going to do get index. This is only in main, so if you make another like changer in any other class, then you have to do main.get index. And you want to do like, this is what we'll find. So let's do like menu theme and then semicolon dot overlap text equals menu theme, and then what the button will say. So we'll set the button to say menu theme equals black, and then we'll do menu theme, menu color, sorry, equals color dot black. So boom, now you want to make another case, make 3 of these, so 1 2 3, set this one to 1, set this one to 2, set this one to 3. Now we can do red, the menu theme to red, and we can do blue, or we'll do green, this to green, and then set this to blue, and we'll do blue. So boom, there's a menu theme, and that's a menu theme changer. So now you want to go to your buttons, and you're going to want to copy a button like this, and I'll show you how to set up the button for it to work. So first, what you want to do is you're going to import your button here. Method, so here's what you do. You want to do menu theme semicolon. You want to make sure it's exactly the same as this get index, or else it will not change. And you want to, well, it will change. Well, no, I don't think it will change at all, because it has to find the index. And then do overlap text, and you have to, this is what will show on the button. So make sure that you set something that will show right, and the theme is going to be black. And then do a colon, and then get rid of the settings, or do that, and then do change menu theme. I'm pretty sure you don't even need to do the settings, because it doesn't. Yeah, false, set to false, and then say changes the menu theme. So boom, there we go. Now it's a simple mod and theme changer. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in the game, and let's see if everything we made works. So alright guys, I'm now I'm now in game. So let's see if the menu works. And oh boy, word. So there we got settings. You know, we got the normal settings of the normal IDK template. Holy shit, I'm lagging. But there's the theme changer. We can change it to red, which we'll change it to red, change it to green, change it to blue, and then change it back to black. Movement, we have the fly mod that we made, and here's why I set it to B. As you can see, when we click B, the reason why I set it to B is because my camera mod is set to A. So yeah, but as you can see though, whenever we hold B, we can fly forward. Yeah. Speed boost, here's the one that we made. So this one we to 10, as you can see, we get a really good speed boost, and it's not one of those ones where if you lightly tap on the ground, you'll like fly forward. So it's like an actual speed boost instead of one of those crappy ones. But yeah, as you can see, it works though. And we got then the last one we made was platforms. As you can see, whenever we hold our grips, we get these really simple platforms, and they work, and that's all that matters. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys did like it. If you guys did like it and want to learn how to make a mini design and like more mods like ESP mods, visual mods, you know, well, those are the same thing, but like want to know how to make okay mods, like more advanced movement mods, maybe some rig mods, maybe some advantages like tag mods and stuff like that, then make sure to comment down below. Yeah, you should do that, because it's cool, you know. You should. But yeah, anyways, it's really simple. This mod menu's definitely gonna get 1,000 by. Okay, yeah, I'm going now.